Hello, everybody. Welcome. Anyhow, I see quite a few people in the stream already. We have 22 been waiting. A lot of people have been waiting already. So Will's Wanderlust is here. Kathy Davis. She says, oh, she was upset because somebody already put a thumbs down. Don't worry about that. It's interaction. YouTube counts it not as a negative necessarily. Okay. Anyhow, so don't worry about it. People, you don't have to defend my honor.
Sorry
um,
about sorry about the thumbs down. I thought I took it off already. I don't know.
oh, I thought it might be you. Let's see. Misbehaving in my minivan. Hello.
Very nice.
Thrifty Angela and Mary Jones. Who else?
There you go, D. There's a super chat.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, watch this. I have to do this every time if I can remember. If I can remember.
Nomadic hippie.
Here we go. So thank you, hippie, for your gift. I appreciate that. Let's see. Char of the Heart is here. Let's see.
There's Evening Shade and Mary Jones. Caravellas.
Yes, okay. Freddie Shaper, she said she was glad to see my notification. I'm glad that the notifications are going out, at least.
Yeah.
The happy camper is here, and Stella's RV Adventures. A long time ago, I met Stella when we were camping up by Flagstaff, and she's a really sweet lady. I did a video tour of her rig, and you guys, you need to, if you don't know Stella, go to check out her channel. She's pretty good full-time, and she's spent some time taking care of her mom, but she's a really nice woman. Okay, let's see.
Aaron Jamison.
All right.
There's American Wanderer.
Oh, hello. How are you doing? He did my logo on, not the logo, the writing that says Delightful Freedom and Delightful Freedom 2 on my truck and trailer. Who else is in here?
Justin and Christina.
They're wonderful, wonderful moderators.
Thrifty Angela.
And they have the sweet little Michael. I hope Michael is doing well. And Benson Speed Shop. Hello, I'm glad you're here today. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad to see you.
And the Thin Blue Lane.
So Aaron James says, if you see someone here that you don't know, take a moment to head over to their channel, watch a video, leave a comment, become their friend. They just might do the same for you. So
just hop over and say hi.
You betcha.
Hi.
You betcha. And Toppy, hey everyone. Hello, Toppy. I think Toppy might be new to my live streams. I'm not sure. If you are, say yes in the live stream. Everybody can welcome you. Okay, so today, first of all, I want to say I have had a very busy last couple of weeks, very fruitful in a lot of ways and also very exhausting. I spent 6 days in in Moreno Valley with a friend that I've known for 30 years. Then I spent a little over a week with Tanya and Derek in Bakersfield, and Tanya and I went camping. We left Derek behind, but he couldn't take it, so he had to join us. We did a fun live stream on their channel on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go over and watch it. You'll see me and Tanya getting in the river, and you'll see Derek getting bucketed with water.
Was absolute abuse.
It was
disability abuse.
It was nothing but a fun live stream. So go check that out. Okay, so today we're going to do something different. We're going to have Bill and Nancy. Hopefully Nancy's there. We're going to do an interview with Thin Blue Lane RV Live. So I'm going to bring him up now, and Derek and I are going to take turns asking him questions. I'll start out, and then Derek, you'll know when to come in. So are you ready, Bill? Give me a thumbs up, please. All right, here we go. All right, how are you doing, Bill? Yes,
doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. I can't wear the headphones.
Get that light out of the back there. See that light?
That's all right. It's in your picture. Nothing problem.
Got a little reflection.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Perfect.
Presto.
It's gone now.
Yep.
It's definitely gone now.
How are you, my friends?
Before we go too far, I want to say to the audience here, if I miss you, please know that the chat goes very fast, and when I'm talking or dealing with people on the screen, I have a hard time seeing it. I did want to say hello to Jill and my sister Annie and anybody else I've missed. I have great moderators. Please greet these people. And when we also please put Thin Blue Lane RV Life, his link in the chat, please. Thank you. And also put Van Life Voyages link in the chat. Okay, here we go. So I kind of lined up a few questions for you, Bill. But I would really like you to go ahead and elaborate if you have anything else that you want to talk about. So let's see. The first thing I want to ask you is, what kind of a childhood did you have? Were you? He loves it. Were you poor? Were you well off?
Yeah.
Were you? Did you live in the city? Live in the country? What kind of a lifestyle did you have as a child growing up?
Lived in the city. Lived with a divorced mom. And we were very poor. In fact, I didn't have shoes half the time that didn't ingrow my toenails. That's how bad my clothes were.
I can hang on. I'm just trying to get situated. There we go. That's better.
It's okay. Right? You want to get up in the screen, you can go right ahead there.
No, I just don't want to be off of this.
Close up. Get it close up.
That's right. I got a rocking chair. I can rock with the best of you here, guys.
So were your parents pretty strict? I should say your mother.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, I didn't mess up because she just started. I said, go out and get a switch off the tree. That would be all she had to say, and I would behave after that. She didn't ever actually have to.
We grew up in that time when parents did that. We grew up in the time when parents
or make you go out and get your own switch.
Yeah, you betcha. So you have
not ignoring you. Hi,
who?
Hi, Aaron Jameson. Those are just saying hi.
Oh yeah, Aaron.
Oh,
I love Aaron. And Wall Nelly Adventures is here too. So the next question, what about your family? Did you have a large family?
I'm the youngest of four. My brother was in the Air Force. He has passed away. I have a sister who's in Florida up north of me, and I've got a brother in California. Okay. Who's a Jehovah's Witness, so he doesn't ever talk to us because we're all going to hell. Okay. And dad, mom are passed away. And
did you grow up around cousins or aunts and uncles and all that kind of big extended family?
My sister has that whole group around her. We're kind of loners. This is why the RV life works perfect for us. I'm trying to cover up these dog mess. These dog tears. See these chairs?
Yes.
That's dog. Those are Chihuahua needle toes. They tear my furniture.
I saw that. I did see that when you got up to cover your light. The Chihuahuas have 10 needles in their paws, and whenever they walk, they just sink into the furniture. Yeah, unless you keep them trimmed. Okay, the next question is, are you full-time or part-time?
Full-time.
Full-time.
For about a year and 3 months or so.
Okay, what kind of a rig do you have?
We have a 42-foot lifestyle Alpha Gold.
It's huge.
And the Alpha Gold Alpha went out of business. Alpha went out of business after we bought this, so we haven't had a warranty. So all our repairs have been out of pocket.
Oh wow, but hopefully you haven't had too many repairs. I know you had some trouble, not too.
But it's a beautiful rig. There's Nancy's back there. She's in the bedroom, and there's the kitchen over there and the fridge.
How big is that? How long is that? 42? Wow, that's a good size one.
This is the living room. There's a couch over there and stuff, and there's a TV behind me. I can't turn this laptop all the way around, though. It's really heavy. It's a 17-inch laptop.
Okay, so is that an RV or a fifth wheel or what?
Fifth wheel.
Fifth wheel.
We pull it with a Chevy 3500 HD dually pickup truck.
Cool.
That I paid about half what it was actually worth. That was a gift from God. That truck.
Yeah.
It's an LTZ package. They're worth about used. They're worth about $60,000, and we got it for 40 because the guy just didn't want it anymore. He was done traveling. He was done RVing. You want to hear the story? Real quick?
Sure.
Because it's entertaining. I was walking Buddy, and Buddy pooped on this guy's yard, and I had just had back surgery, so I couldn't pick up the poop. And he's a New Yorker, and he comes out of his trailer. You got to pick that up, right? And I go, I'm going to get somebody to do it. I just had back surgery. I'm a cop. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'm not going to leave it there. And we got to talking, and he said he was done with traveling, done with his RV, done with his truck. He wanted to sell the truck for $40,000. He wanted to sell the house for $40,000. I said, stop.
Wow.
The truck for $40,000. I said, the truck for $40,000. He goes, yeah, but I want you to buy the house too. I said, well, how many miles the truck on it? It got 60,000. He goes, I put hard miles on it. Pulling this RV around. I go, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bank. Got him $40,000. I went and got him $40,000. We put one of these on it and tested it out. Everything was fine.
Wow.
And my son-in-law came over and ran a full diagnostic on it. I just got this, by the way. I haven't tried it. But my son-in-law came over and put a diagnostic on the truck, said the only thing wrong with it's a radio. And I now own a truck. And I got it. I knew God would get us a truck. I just didn't know it was going to be an LTZ dually for $40,000.
Wow.
We had the RV when I was going to retire. We had the RV, but we didn't have a truck to pull it with. So that was a gift.
And that happens a lot to people. They have a rig or something they can travel, but having reliable transportation is a big deal. Real big deal. Go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Did somebody ever pick up the dog poop?
Yes. Thank you. I went over across the street just to make the guy feel bad. I went over and got a nurse from a trailer that I knew that was staying there, and I asked her to come out and pick the poop up. So I gave her the bag, and she walked over, and we made sure that we're right in front of his window, and we're making noise to make sure he was watching. And this lady picked up the dogs. Now, keep in mind, this is a Chihuahua. They drop basically squirrel droppings. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he came over. Anyway, his wife comes out one night and says, hey, I'm sorry about the way we met. And I said, it's okay. I was in the wrong. My dog pooped in his yard. And there's a rule here to pick it up. I understand that. And and I'm a reasonable person, but it's okay. And I understand. But I want to buy your truck. She tried to raise the price. She wanted 50,000. I said, no, your husband said 40. I already got the
You bet you hold him to it.
Yeah. No.
That's fantastic. Okay. My last question, and then Derek is going to take over. My last question is, look at he's rubbing. He's all ready to go. I bet he's going to give you a hard time.
I love his sense of humor. So
I know. So do you have any travel plans here in the near future?
We are in Thousand Trails, Wauchula. It's called Peace River. And you can't hear it, but it's storming outside. That's why I'm wearing the headset. I don't know if you can hear that. We are facing severe thunderstorms. We had this. This thing weighs 18,000 pounds, and it was actually moving today. That was a pretty good storm. But right now, all it is just raining.
Yeah.
So we're going from Wauchula down to the Florida Keys after we stop and visit with Bob at Blue Wave, a little channel you probably heard of. You might have heard of it. we're going to visit with him. We're going to go out to dinner, and then we're going to shoot down to the Florida Keys for 8 days, and then we're going to go back up to Orlando, Florida. And after that, we don't have
So
any
you're
plans.
sticking
Probably
around
maybe up through
Florida for a
Colorado
while.
or something like that.
Okay. So
Yeah, we love Florida. I'm going to stay here till it gets too hot.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, when the weather's bad, you start rocking and rolling. I mean, I imagine my little truck. Not little, but believe me, it does this.
Yeah, it takes a lot to push this thing around. It's a big trailer.
Mm-hmm. So,
but today it did move around a little bit. Like
I'll bet.
Wiggle.
Derek, what do you want to ask him?
All right, Bill. I need to know.
Get ready, guys.
I need to know, what are the next 6 numbers for the Mega Millions lottery?
16, 22, 33, 36, 42, and 48. And you got to split that with me.
You got it.
I expect to get a cut since I had it here.
Box, if I ever come into money, everything you own is going to be paid for. But I'm going to take care of you. Don't even worry about that.
Thank you, Nelly. That's nice of you to say. Well, I'm in a house right now. I have a really good hot bath, a bubble bath, and
just got to put up with your ex.
Yeah, you know what? He's okay. When we were together, he was drinking very heavily.
Right.
What I will say before we go on is I get along with him great since he stopped drinking. For a few weeks at a time. Okay. Just for a few weeks at a time.
That's funny. All right, Bill. Hey, everybody knows you and Nancy are running Thin Blue Lane.
Mm.
That's an LEO. It's an LEO reference.
Yes.
Where'd you work at?
I used to work in Texas. I worked in 3 different cities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And nice. I first worked in South Dallas, which was dodging bullets all the time and for very little money. Then I got moved up to DeSoto, Texas, and that was twice the money and a little bit less, but they assigned me to the gang area. So I always carried a shotgun there. And then I got a job up north in North Dallas. And if you're familiar with the North Dallas, it's very affluent. The North Dallas area is all rich people. And that was almost like a retirement job there, almost. But I speak Spanish, so I got assigned to the Hispanic section, which for me is fine. I'm happy with those people. Right. I'm very happy. I'll work with them any day of the week because they still know how to respect. And and I also give them the respect that they give me.
Right.
And they know that. So I worked there, that last city, for 13 of my 20 years, and retired as a detective. And now I'm not looking back. I don't miss it.
Yeah. What we all kind of get into LEOs with this. For me personally, I had this mindset like I was going to change the world. Did you have that when you went in?
I did. I thought I could help people, which I have. My specialty was helping domestic violence. This trend on TikTok right now: don't call the police for domestic violence. I don't know what's going on with that. But I mean, what if there's any reason to call the police? That would be it. But there's a domestic violence. I was able to help women and men get away from bad situations. But the bad news is that the majority of them would go back to their abusive spouse.
Yeah.
Even after I provided money, transportation, I provide them everything. And then I also at the very end.
I'm eating a Slim Jim. Sorry.
Also, at the very end, because of my big heart, they called me Officer Friendly for a reason. Because of my big heart, they assigned me to the homeless division. And in that division, I created didn't exist before. And I created a book of over 200 organizations that would help the homeless. and not a darn one of those people wanted help. So all these people that feel bad for homeless people on the streets, including our vets, a lot of them, they don't want to get off the street. They like that lifestyle. That's and more power to them. I offered them housing free, but they didn't want to. Most of them are doing drugs and they can't follow the rules. I offered them food. They always take that. Every Wednesday we gave them pizza and all kinds of other stuff at the library. Yeah, and there was a bunch of services that I had, churches, people, and all these organizations that would help them, but they had to give up the drugs, and they chose the drugs instead. So I just said, look, I've got my 20 years. I'm spinning my wheels here. I'm done with this. I'm leaving. And that was before COVID and before all the trash started hitting the fan, but not before all the cops were getting killed in Dallas. I was in the middle of that too.
Well, not everybody. I will add to that, Bill. Not everybody that's homeless is in that shape. There are a lot of people that may choose to be homeless, but they're not hopeless. So,
oh no, I didn't ever say that.
Yeah, no, I know you didn't. I'm just clarifying.
I'm homeless. I'm homeless. All I have is a trailer. I'm homeless.
I'm homeless. I'm houseless, but I'm not homeless.
I got you. Yeah. Now, don't misunderstand me when I say I was going to save the world. I was going to get all these people off the street. I was going to get them food and shelter, and all they could see me for is what they could get from me for free.
And I've met some of those.
And there was one lady about your age, Bach.
Yeah. I have met some of those people out on the road.
I got one lady. Hey, Tommy Travels is here.
Thank you, Tommy.
BoxVanDee, I met a woman. Yes, Tommy's awesome. I met a woman about your age, Box, about 40 years old, right?
Yeah,
and, she had a little girl. She had a little girl with her, and I got her a home, and she's the only one. Wow. Out of all the ones in the North Dallas area, living out in the woods, living out everywhere, that I could get a house to, and she ended up renting that house out to dope dealers.
Oh no.
So I was batting zero.
Yeah. Let me real quick play this for Tommy. Bear with me. So again,
that's awesome.
Oh, sorry. I was dancing. My bad.
Guess who made that little clip for me? You're looking at him. Thin Blue Lane awesome. Barbie. He made that clip for me.
Oh.
So I appreciate it.
What did he charge you for that? I hope he didn't rip
What
you
did he charge me for that? Actually, my friendship.
Oh,
that's right. That's what he charged me, my friendship. He already had that, so I couldn't really give him anything else, but he had my friendship.
Hey, 3 generations, I was not looping everybody into the same circle. I'm just talking about the experience that I had in my division, in my department, in my one city, in the whole country. And that does not by any means loop everybody into that same category. I'm sure there's someone, if I'd stayed longer, that I finally could have helped. But it was very frustrating for me because my heart is huge. And most of these people, get this, most of these people will give you the shirt off their back. If they had a sandwich, they would give you half of it. It's not like they're bad people. They're not.
Thank you, Mill Nomadic Adventures.
Hey, Marshall.
I appreciate that. And I will play the video again after this interview. I don't want to keep stopping, so I want you to know I do appreciate it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Bill.
No, that was it. I was finished with my little mini rant.
Well, I know Derek has some more questions for you.
What was the best part of that job? What was the best part? For me, it was the DARE program. I loved hanging out with the kids.
I liked getting women away from the abusive men because my sister was abused by her husband, and she didn't call the police when he abused her. She called her brothers, And we came over to deal with the situation, and he disappeared. We still don't know where he is, but we didn't do it. I promise you, we didn't do it because I had to pass a polygraph. If we did something to him, I would never pass all 3 polygraphs in 3 different cities. So, but he just disappeared. He didn't want to face us. He'd rather face the police. But yeah, if I can get a woman or a man away from an abusive spouse or a child away from an abusive parent, that's what does it for me. Yeah,
sometimes that's what I hope for my channel, because you know what I got out of, and I think that sometimes people need to know how.
Yes.
That's part of what I do on my channel, is help people to see they don't have to live like that. They don't have to live in bad situations. So hopefully that message is getting out to a lot of people. So
just coke, guys. Just coke.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, this is just copy.
That was the great part.
You know the job.
This is
the one required question. Right? The one required question that comes with that job. What's your favorite donut?
Lagging. Go ahead. I think I can hear you. It's storming here real bad. Go with the question.
What's your favorite donut?
I actually, when I go to the donut shop, I get the I don't remember what they're called, little pig in a blanket type things. What are they called?
Cream filled bars or something?
No. It's just a hot dog in bread. It's I can't remember the name of it. But I didn't go very often. I mean, my weakness, this right here is all for my wife.
Hot dog at a donut shop?
Yeah, no, seriously. Nancy, what are those things called in the donut shop with the hot dogs in them? Nancy. What are those things in the donut shop with the hot dogs in them?
Sure, Bill.
The what?
Pigs in a blanket.
I don't think donut means what you think it means.
No.
Pigs in a blanket?
No, it's called something else.
Little piggy.
You're so silly. You're so silly. No.
Hey,
yeah, they're like sausage rolls. Traveling Granny's close, but it's not pigs in a blanket. It's called something else.
Okay.
Anyway,
and you know what?
That's what I like.
You know what? The other part of what inquiring minds want to know is how did you and Nancy meet?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Believe it or not, I was an officer, and she came out to ride with me. Sorry, I'm on a delay because of the storm. But Nancy came out to ride out with me when I was in patrol because she wanted to be an officer. And the best advice I could give her while she was riding out with me was, when you go in for your interviews, always tell the truth. Even if you did something wrong, admit it, because if they find out later, you're never going to work in that field again, because integrity is everything in law enforcement. Yeah. They have to be able to trust the words you say when you go to court and you swear the truth. They have to know you're telling the truth. So if they can find any kind of a integrity issue with you, just tell the truth. If you smoke some pot or something, tell them. If you did this, you did that, tell them. Because if you don't, and they find out, and they will, you are going to be gone. Everybody thinks cops don't have accountability, but they do.
Yeah,
true that. We do have accountability. They fired with the department I was in. We lost an officer about once every 3 months for one reason or another. If they were too much force or too much or racist in any way, or any kind of thing showed up in their personality, we lost an officer every 3 months. It was not an unusual thing to lose an officer every 3 months to get fired because they were not doing the right thing, or didn't do the right thing, or didn't say the right thing.
Wow.
They tried to get me a couple times, but I was always come through with
a Derek,
I told you all about that.
Derek, we have about 5 minutes left for this interview. Ask another question for him.
You got it. So, do you think that background sets you up good for being a nomad? Because I'm kind of all right when we're on the road and I don't have to deal with people. I kind of like it. You guys find that similar kind of feeling?
We're very much loners. We tell people don't knock on our door unless we're already outside, sitting outside by the fire. Then come over and join us. But if we're inside, don't knock on the door.
Yeah,
we're very much loners. But RV Kids right over here, we hung out with them. He came over and did some repairs. We got our what's it called? Living La Vida RV Loca is right over here, and we got another channel. They all come over for dinner and eat with us when we're here in this park.
Yeah, that's very cool. Hey,
and,
where do you want to end up?
Who else was here?
Is there a spot?
I wish Jimson would come over because I need to break bread with that man because he's hilarious. But we also had RV Adventure has been over here, so we do enjoy. But let me answer your question. We feel safer because of our training because she's also former law enforcement, and if somebody wants to cause a problem,
okay, I have to let
this is the wrong house.
For a minute.
It's just not the right house.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Derek's in charge.
Oh, Lord help us all. Yeah, we feel kind of the same way, man. With the training in the background, we're pretty much cool to go wherever we want. You guys, I'm gonna skip that one. Where you guys want to end up, man?
Oh, that's a good question. We don't have an exit strategy yet. I might buy some land and put this RV on it, and maybe put some sort of one of those pre-crafted houses on it and use this as a backup house. But when we're too old to do this, but that's going to be a while because we have 1,000 Trails membership in it forever. So we're going to stay in the 1,000 Trails as long as they keep letting us stay here for free. So we're
and 1,000 Trails, you get the full hookups, right?
Do it last year.
Doesn't the 1,000 Trails, all your sites have hookups?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Water, electric, sewer. Yeah,
exactly. Tanya and I have me. Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Thing on the screen.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's storming here real bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello,
no
Naj.
worries. No worries.
I can hear you just fine though, so keep talking.
Good deal. Yeah, Tanya and I have the Harvest Hose program, but you're basically boondocking. You gotta
buy wine, so it's not really free.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. That's true.
You can get 1,000 Trails, Encore. You can get RPI. You can get Passport America. There's a lot of things you can get that are cheap that don't.
Yeah, that's the other one we have is Passport America.
Yeah, that's
and a lot of people that don't.
The one I want to get is Passport America. I keep forgetting to write it down. Okay, here's the deal.
It pays for itself.
Yes, I want to thank Bill.
He's gonna kick me off now.
I have to do it because I have a lot of stuff to cover today. I do appreciate you coming up here, Bill. Please, I would like you to do one more thing before I let you go. Please tell people how you support your living. How do you support your RV lifestyle, and what do you do for work now? I know you're retired, so.
Yeah, I retired. I got a lump sum from a pension, which we've already blown through half of that doing repairs on this thing. Mm-hmm. And I also get a monthly amount every month, but we spend about twice what that does. And because that's the only reason that is because I still have a truck payment and an RV payment. If I didn't have those, we would be in the profit zone. And I've almost got the truck paid off. So that's going to be $1,000 a month I can save. It doesn't cost $1,000 a month, but I pay $1,000 a month. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we are hoping one day to make just a couple $100s a month from YouTube. We don't really need a lot. I mean, a couple hundred would actually put us in a place. And I understand that YouTube is not a place to get rich, not for us in this little tiny niche that we're in. If we were video gamers or we were taking off our clothes or something, sure we can make a fortune. But no, not me. I couldn't make a fortune doing that.
Clickbait. Oh, like this, see?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness, Dee exposed her chest.
But yeah, we also
go ahead.
We also that we're lagging.
That's all right. Take your time.
We're lagging. Okay, we have the doodly thing that we do for people. Okay, we we create things like I did for you. I'll create one of those for anybody that wants one. Just whatever you can pay. It doesn't. I don't have a fee. And some people say, oh, I can't pay anything. So, well, if you want something simple like I did for D, then we'll work that out. But if you can pay anything, we will do any type of graphic that you want, an open screen, a closed screen, a welcome screen, just something you want to promote.
Right.
Thank yous for your super chats. Thank yous for your memberships, stuff like that.
Right.
We do that. And all you'd have to do is get in touch with us at thinbluelane@gmail.com, and we will make you a graphic.
Okay.
And
so
if you don't like it,
let's get that Gmail address in the chat. Please, one of my moderators will put his email address in the chat. If anybody wants to get Bill to do some things for him, all they have to do is email, tell him what you need, and he'll get back to you and let you know whether he can do it or not, and then you can negotiate. Okay, so thank you, Bill, again. Sorry Nancy didn't come up. But maybe
how
many
subs, Bill?
Go ahead, Derek. I'm sorry.
How many subs are you at right now? How close to 1,000?
Oh, we are very close. We only need like 180 people from 1,000. We're very close.
And they need watch hours. Yeah.
We have 9. Yeah. Yeah, because we're still losing watch hours from last year, but y'all have been so gracious in helping us run our playlist that we have been doing very, very well at beating what we're losing from the year ago, because we were very active a year ago. Right. But let me look at the hours right now. I've got it right here. Right here. It's running very slow because of the storm. Come on now. Ooh, dead air. That's not good.
No dead air. So if you get the chance, go to Thin Blue Lane RV Live, okay. Subscribe, hit the bell, watch their list.
Right.
Ooh, we're at 867. So I thought last time I checked, we were at 857. We're at 867 right now. And we have 2,400 hours.
Halfway there, man.
So you need 1,600 hours so people can run their playlists. That'll help them a lot. I want to say that Van Life Voyages also needs watch hours, people. They started a program that they will watch. If somebody else is watching their playlist, you comment every now and then somewhere during the playlist a few times. Let them know where you're at in their playlist. They will promise go back and watch your playlist if you need hours.
Reciprocity.
It's called give and take. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Bill, for coming up. I appreciate it. Hope everybody got a lot of enjoyment out of getting to know you better. And I feel like I know you better. So thank you.
And one more thing, Box, Dave, that our channel is not law enforcement related.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not law enforcement related. Fun. It has nothing to do with cop stuff.
No, it's all about travel and DIY.
Travel and fun and games and stuff. We have a Thursday night.
Right.
Yeah, we have a Thursday night live stream that we do. That's a lot of fun. We usually have not as many as you do, but we usually have 35 to 70 people in there on Thursday night. And we do a lot of those graphics that Dee just showed you, welcoming people in. And we also have we also capture the majority of most of your icons, video icons, channel icons. And we post it at the end of the show and post it up there.
Right.
170 work in progress.
Thank you very much. I'm going to take you down. I want to thank the people that are here. Thank you, Bill.
I can talk a whole show.
I know you could. I know, but I didn't prepare the whole show, unfortunately.
Do it in a British accent, though.
I should have given you more time. Oh, well. Okay, thank you.
It's okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Okay, now I want to do this for the people that did super chat at me again. All right.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
So I also want to thank people have been very supportive of me this week with their PayPal donations, their emails. messages of support, the comments. I want to thank everybody here. And I'm going to share something today because I want you to see another way that you can support my channel. I don't ask people to give me super chats. I don't ask people to give me PayPal. I don't ask people to become members. I don't have a problem with any of that, and many people do anyhow. But I want to share a little screen. So let's see if I can do this. I'm going to try this because this is my merchandise store. So let's see if I can get it. And it's right here, Chrome tab, and it's right here. So I'm going to share this. I'm going to scroll it. I think it's showing.
Yeah, it's showing all a bunch of different items.
Right. These are all the things that I have purchased in the past. Let me close that. Bear with me. Those are all the things that I have purchased. Not all the things. Some of the things that I've purchased and that I would recommend to my subscribers. So things that I buy, that I use in my life, they're going to be on my Amazon shop. And usually, almost always, I'll have that link to the store in my description below the video. Usually with the live stream, I don't get it on till afterwards. If you need it, you can go to the video, back to the video, and get that link. Anybody that purchases something through my Amazon store, they don't get charged extra money. It doesn't cost them anything. If they purchase something when they go in through that link, anything, whether it's on my store or not, I'll make a small commission. So that's one way you can support my channel. You don't have to send me money. I do appreciate the people that do help me financially, but that's not what I expect. I never expect, but I always appreciate whatever anybody does for me. So there we go. All right. So now, how's Tanya doing, Derek?
She's she went out to go get a pizza.
Oh my goodness, that sounds good.
I'm right here.
Oh, good. So
Yes,
I'm going to have Tanya switch places with Derek.
We're going to transition.
Yeah, just do the transition. Show us how you do that, Derek.
Okay, ready?
All right, go for it.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Look at that.
so dramatic.
I know, he's
so
always dramatic.
He's fun.
He's crazy. We all know it. There he goes, wheeling away.
Before we could do our topic, Tanya, let's do a wheel spin. So what I'm going to do is ask everybody in the chat to type a number between 20 and 30. I have already written the number down, and I will share it with Tanya in the chat, in the private chat. So between 20 and what does it? What did I say? Number between 20 and 30. The first person that has it will win. So I'm going to do. Hang on.
Wow, people are already.
I know. So there's the number. You see it? Okay.
Yep,
so,
got it.
Okay, let's go back to the comments. So if you see that number, let me know. I see it.
Thank your sister Annie.
That's what I saw, unless somebody got it before. Let's see. Okay, this is the number I picked. Number 21. Anne Holland. I believe Anne Holland's won
She was the first, yeah.
Okay, so unless somebody else got in there before her, I didn't see any. Anne Holland won. Wow, she finally won on my channel. Annie, I'm going to do the wheel spin, so hang on. The prize wheel. Okay.
Hey, Red. I see you.
So let's make sure it is on the StreamYard. There it is. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Let's see. So let me scroll down here. So we have a mug, one of my mugs with my logo on it. We have a travel laundry bag, a survival hammer with a multi-tool, a bunch of different tools on it. We have a $5 Amazon card. We have a $10 Amazon card by Thin Blue Lane, a $10 PayPal by me, a $10 Starbucks by Vanderella, a $15 Amazon card by me, a $20 Amazon card by Blue Wave Odyssey, a $20 Amazon card by Nursing Our Travel Bug, a co-branded mug by Johnny's Journey, which has her logo and my logo on the mug, a homemade purse charm by Mary Jones, and a homemade soap by Will's Wanderlust. So I'm going to shuffle this up, and whatever it lands on is what Annie's going to win. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I think that's good. Oh, here we go. Good luck. Wow, you just missed the $20. Oh, well. So she got a laundry bag, travel laundry bag, and it has a map on it. That's kind of
pretty cool.
Pretty cool. So I'll get that out to you, Annie. Just email me. Even my sister has to email me to tell me that she won. That's the way it works. Okay, let me see. Stop screen. So Annie, congratulations. We'll do another spin in a while, but right now we're going to have to talk about our topic. So the topic today is neuropathy. And what I'm going to share first, and let Tanya chip in whatever she wants, because she has a nurse's perspective from this, because she is an RN. So what I'm going to talk about is, what is neuropathy? What are the symptoms? What are my symptoms? How is it diagnosed? What are the therapies? And is it curable? So the first thing I'm going to kind of share what I did some research too, but I know that Tanya's much more familiar with it. Tell me if this sounds right, or if you want to add anything to it. So neuropathy is sometimes referred to as peripheral neuropathy, and is a term describing a large range of health problems which involves damage to the peripheral nerves, including symptoms of those problems or issues. Some of the symptoms I know of are numbness, or can be temporary or permanent, tingling, prickling, or burning sensations, sensitivity to touch, pain, muscle weakness or wasting. It could cause paralysis, dysfunction in organs or glands, and can include impairment to urination and sexual function. So what do you say to that? Can you add anything?
Yeah, there's lots of different types of neuropathy. In fact, there's can be up to 100 types. But the main type that we're talking about, peripheral neuropathy, is the kind that most people know what it is, where you feel the tingling in your feet or your extremities.
Right.
That one, you can the one with infecting the large muscles, or the large nerves that go to the muscles. That one there's tests for. So, but not all types are there tests for. Some of it's just explaining it to the doctor what you're feeling and that kind of stuff.
So I know that there is. Hang on.
And it's outside the brain. It's like outside the spinal column, the periphery. That's what peripheral means. Right. So it's the nerves that are coming from the spine, but outside the spinal cord to your extremities that are affected.
Also, it could come from a lot of different things. It could be from from diabetes. Diabetes accounts for about 60% of the cases.
Yeah, number one case, the number one thing that causes it is diabetes.
And chemotherapy, HIV, shingles, kidney disease, and what I have is autoimmune disease.
Yeah, autoimmune diseases.
So alcoholism can cause it, and even nutrient deficiency.
Yeah, the types I have, the two types that I have are genetic. So I got the bad genes.
Right.
The genetics cause it as well. Certain genes can cause it as well.
What I have is I have bad in my legs. I always had restless leg syndrome for many years, and it would cause the legs to jump uncontrollably. Couldn't control it. I've always had muscle cramps and spasms in my feet and my legs all the way up to my hips. So right now I have the restless leg syndrome under control with over-the-counter medication. But my neuropathy still bothers me a lot. I do lose sleep over it because my feet, sometimes they throb, they tingle, the prickly feeling. I get that really bad in my feet and up on my legs a little bit. And also I have burning, really bad burning sensations. And if it's cold weather outside and I have shoes on, my feet go completely numb, feel like ice cubes. So you want to elaborate add anything to that? Yeah,
as naturally as we age, a lot of people get an increase in neuropathy, but I know that you also have fibromyalgia.
Right.
So there's a crossover. Several studies recently have found a crossover with fibromyalgia and certain types of neuropathy.
Right.
So it's common for up to 50% of fibromyalgia patients to also have neuropathy.
Right.
So
and the weakness also can be weakness in neuropathy can be attributed. I also have chronic fatigue syndrome, which is total complete exhaustion, and that's one of the signs of neuropathy also. So it could be the combination of the autoimmune diseases and the symptoms or problems with the neuropathy. So it could be a lot of combinations of what causes that, but it's pretty common and more common in women than men.
Yes.
And that's not to say that men don't have it, because they do. But I think it's more common in women, and as they get older, it gets worse.
And even pre-diabetes, or you might not qualify to be diabetic by your blood test, but you're pre-diabetic or syndrome X. Those people can also get neuropathy.
Right.
So any elevation in blood sugar for a length of time can cause neuropathy.
And I eat a lot of sugar, so even though I'm not a diabetic, I'm sure that it doesn't help matters any. My understanding is there is no cure, but there is ways to prevent and make it easier to deal with.
Yes, and some nerves do regenerate too. I mean, they don't all die and just stay dead. Some of them regenerate. So younger people that do have neuropathy, there's a lot of, hope that they will come back. And like if their blood sugar gets stable, if you're like a type 1 diabetic and they get really stable, then they can regenerate some nerves. So that's good.
Yeah. So the other thing is, what I do for my neuropathy, I take, I use turmeric with curcumin. Really good for pain. I also take a lot of magnesium every day. Magnesium helps with the spasm and the pain. And I was taking 500 milligrams a day, but the problem with that is it also works your bowels. So, so I only take 250 milligrams a day, but I can take all the turmeric and curcumin I really need to.
Justin and Christina's RV van life. That's good to know because it's a future topic. So if we could get Christina on a panel, that'd be great.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
says Christina has fibromyalgia as well. So
wow.
that's 3 of us. Yeah,
we're
gonna
do a stream about fibromyalgia. So Christina would be wonderful on that. Yes, I think so. So what kind of medications are you aware of for neuropathy?
There's it's funny. A lot of the neuropathy meds also are antidepressants, but they found out later after they created these antidepressants that they were helping with neuropathy. So a lot of people are on meds that treat depression, but they're not depressed. They're not on it for depression. They're on it for pain control. And then there's, others that like gabapentin that are for nerves that but there's a lot of side effects to the meds. You get real drowsy and they're not tolerated by everybody. So that's a one of the things that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
I myself find that CBD oil works for me. CBD oil works best.
Yeah. Okay. I want to address this question because somebody sent me a comment in my chat about something about OnlyFans thing. I guess they're talking about memberships. I do not have memberships on my channel. So that's the only thing I can understand that would be referring to. I don't have a members only page or channel or anything. Everybody that comes to my channel, I consider members. So I don't ask anybody to give me money just to be able to see something. Everything I put out is for everybody. So I'm not sure that answers your question. So go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tanya. So
no, I see a question from 3 generations. It's good.
There.
Yeah, diet and exercise. Yeah, definitely getting your blood sugar under control if it's elevated.
Yeah.
And I guess, is it echoey?
Yeah, I guess Aaron says there's an echo.
Oh. Okay, we deleted the question on that's a bad site, Derek says, that the guy was asking about.
No.
So Derek deleted it.
So Redhead says she needs to stop with sugar, need to hear the motivation. You're welcome.
Yes, you need to stop the sugar.
I haven't, but I do need to. A Neurontin, yes, a gabapentin. That's what the doctors first put me on, for not just for the neuropathy, but also for the fibromyalgia. But the problem with Neurontin for neuropathy is I know people take 3,000-4,000 milligrams a day.
It never helped me.
It doesn't help.
It never helped me. It made me drowsy and out of it.
Right. Exactly. So I don't want to be mindless. I need to know.
But yeah, a lot of people can take it. Derek couldn't take it either. Derek has neuropathy due to his spinal cord injury, so he deals with it in his arms, but he couldn't take it didn't help him either.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Somebody, one of my moderators can drop that PayPal address if they want. It's just, I could do it actually.
I was going to say, Redhead Riding Hood, I have been low carb for years. I have to stay low carb. I have to keep my blood sugars way under check because I already have 2 forms of neuropathy without even having diabetes. So if I was to get diabetes on top of my other neuropathies, that would be a disaster. So I do low carb like all the time. So I can help you, Red.
Yeah. Okay. There's
the day you were here.
Somebody asked for that.
The day. There you
Somebody
go.
asked
Except
for that.
the day you were here, Red, I wasn't low carb that day, but pretty much 99% of the time I'm low carb.
So Toppy takes Zymbalta for the fibromyalgia. I was on trazodone and Neurontin for many years, and I also was on many different antidepressants. The problem is I was always out of it. So I don't take those things anymore because
Cymbalta, I was on for like 5 years. It stopped working, but my daughter is on Cymbalta. She has the genetic form as well, and she is 20, but Cymbalta helps her a lot.
Yeah. And different people respond to different kinds of therapies. Not everybody's the same. Everybody has different things that work for them and help them. As
Trial
far
and
as
error.
I know, they're not a complete cure, but you can make your life better by doing certain things. So let's see. It's almost at the top of the hour. We still have 77 people in here. So we're going to draw another number, because the reason I'm doing the numbers, people, is because every time we use the wheel and names, it will not copy over the names from the chat. So
we've had the same problem.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is draw another number. And let's see. I wrote it down already. I have to make sure I tell you what I need. Okay. It will be a number between 40 and 60. And please go ahead and type in the number now. Only do it one time, please. And I'll get this in for Tanya so she can see it. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. So let's see if it got anybody.
I already see somebody.
I do too. We'll have to get to the very first one. So let me show everybody. The first one that put the number 43 in the chat will be the winner of the prize wheel. So let's see.
Gene W. Looks like Gene W to me.
Gene W. That's what I see too. That's the first one I see. I don't know if it is any others, but she was the first one. Mo also got it, but Jean was the first.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the wheel again. Here we go. Let me get the wheel. And now I hear the echo. Didn't have it, but I do hear it now. Okay, tab. Share. We already named the sponsors on my wheel, so we're going to just shuffle it up for Gene W. I made sure somebody put my email address in the chat so that these people can email me whatever they win. Tell me what you won and that you were in there today. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Okay, Gene, you got a $10 PayPal gift by me. Here we go. I think we should do, what do you think? Should we do one more?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I love doing this. Let me take it down for a minute. So, let's do one more. Tanya, I think you should write a number down. Do you have a pen or paper?
Yeah, let me see if Derek left me one over here.
If not, I can do it.
No, I don't see it.
All right, I got some.
Yeah.
Let me get a piece of paper right here. Okay, let's do a number between 50 and 70. We have a lot of people in the stream. The first person gets it. I'm going to write it down. Number between 50 and 70. Let's be put down for her. So there's the number this time.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so only type one time, people. One number between 50 and 70. Oh, shoot, I don't. Hopefully, I think my chat is frozen.
Oh, I think I see it.
My chat is frozen, so.
Okay.
No, maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, you see it?
Free your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see first.
I don't know. Number 59.
I think it's free your mind.
Free your mind. Okay, let me. Oh, yeah, it is right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Whoops. Wait, no, there's one above it. Dirk.
It
There's a
sure is
Dirk.
Dirk Tinhop. All
Yeah,
righty.
Yeah,
So
Dirk is first.
Please, Dirk, email me, please, at dluckton1. Let me put that on the banner. Hang on. Right there. There's my email address on the bottom of the banner. Dirk, please go ahead and email me with your email address when I have to do the wheel spin first. But Dirk is the third winner today. So let's do a wheel spin again. And whatever he wins on the wheel, that's what he's going to get. Okay, let's see. Chrome tab again. Here we go. Share. And shuffle. Is it showing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it.
I just have to make sure.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, let's shuffle. Okay, here we go. All right, congratulations. You won a $20 Amazon card by Blue Wave Odyssey. So, very good. Dirk, everybody that won today, please make sure you email me and let me know what you won. If it's somebody else like Blue Wave, I will forward your email to him. He will make sure you get your gift. Okay, so whoever the other ones, I believe I was the sponsor of the other ones, but Blue Wave will send out the last one, and I'll just forward your email. So congratulations to our winners, and I want to thank everybody that sent me gifts this week. I appreciate all of you. Tan, you do have any final statements that you want to share with everybody?
Hold on. I was looking at Travel Dreamer is Fatima. Who knew? That's hilarious.
Oh, really?
Look, it says change my name. Forgot to tell you, Fatima.
Oh wow.
You didn't know either. That's funny.
No, I didn't know. Travel
Love the
Dreamer.
name. Love the name. Glad it's you, Fatima.
Yeah. And the grumpy old witch, Victoria.
Congrats on today's
There's
winner.
Travel Dreamer.
Yeah, see?
Well, I'll forget. I don't remember. I remember once I get a channel name, I remember some names, but for the most part, I have a really bad memory, so I miss the names. I believe KNR Destinations is coming up, and we're already over time. So I want to say thank you, everybody, and goodbye. Please, moderators, put the link to KNR Destinations in the chat, please. Everybody go and see KNR. Tell him BoxVanDee sent you.
And I know Christina said she would be on a panel with us.
Oh, cool.
For fibromyalgia, so that's cool. I saw that in the chat.
Okay, good. Okay, we'll say good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.